Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a day in the life. It is supposed to snow anywhere between an inch and 5 inches today, so we will see. So far it has done nothing. Poe and Nugget are all excited and talky today, but yeah, Poe's always kind of like that. So yeah, we'll just kind of see what we're going to get into today. Okay, so starting off with the Walmart order, I got everything pretty much covered, so yeah, we'll start over here. 2 bags of home-style meatballs, Cool Whip, or whip topping, because I got the Walmart brand. Gallon of milk, bag of corn, like just the frozen corn, 2 bags of white candy melts, 2 bags of chocolate chips, chronic illness things, if you know, you know, mayo, Crisco, green sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles, 2 bags of scoops, big party size, mozzarella cheese, another big bag of that, pepperoni, 2 bags of Smokies, all-purpose flour, self-rising flour. I left it in the bag because it's just messy. 2 packs of the 2-pack crescent rolls, 2 of the pizza crust, butter, cream cheese, Oreos, brownie mix, baking powder, and baking soda. So yeah, I'm just kind of restocking some of my baking stuff, my decorating stuff, and then I got stuff for Super Bowl and some other random things for Valentine's Day desserts. And I've got more stuff in my bedroom that I can show you for Valentine's Day and just random, so I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I gotta get this stuff put away first. Okay, the rest of the order, I got 4 of these pillows. I need new pillows, so yeah, I'm gonna keep 2 here and take 2 of my grandpa's, so when I stay over there I have 2 new pillows. And this is Valentine's Day stuff. It said it was an octopus. An octopus has 8 legs. This has 6. This is a squid. Okay, so yeah, a squid. A pink cow. And a shark. And then I got these for Isaiah, because he's the only one who has to do Valentine's cards this year. And then I got the boys both one of these. And I got them just the one with the emoji. So, yeah. But I got them the same one so they couldn't fight. I did get them a different stuffy. And I might get something else for Nevaeh. I'm not sure yet. But she'll be happy with this. She's just not old enough for a ton of candy yet. So that's Valentine's Day taken care of. And I wanted to show you that and get it now before everybody freaks out. It all sells out like towards the end of this week. so it's a little bit later. I ended up putting all the groceries away, showing the Valentine's Day stuff. I ended up sitting down to pay some bills and get my budget situated for February, because it is the beginning of February, so I've got to get all this done. I got some Etsy orders sent out, and now I'd like to dig out the pillowcases. I have an extra pillowcase in my closet, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it without taking a whole bunch of stuff out, so yeah. But that gives me the chance to kind of organize stuff for Nevaeh's party and get everything all situated, because I'm officially done buying stuff for her birthday party, so I would like to get it all out and get it all in like one box, hopefully, and that way I can get the rest of my stuff and get that closet a little bit more organized, because now, once again, it's falling apart. So yeah, like I said, falling apart, literally. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out of here and get it organized. Okay, so everything that is out on the floor is either for her party or it is a birthday present or some kind of craft I've been working on. So I'm going to set the camera down and actually start trying to organize all of this into boxes and figuring out a better way to put it into the closet. And yes, we have 3 cases of Prime. My brother got those at Ollie's this past weekend, so they're just sitting in my closet, and every now and then I'll take some to the boys. everything situated and stacked up in a better way. But that makes everything a whole lot easier to where I can access it, and I don't have to access a whole lot until April, but if I need anything, I can get to it. And of course, those pillars are going to be gone this weekend, so that'll help. And I am planning on doing a whole party video, so that's why I didn't show any of the stuff for her party, because it's February and her party's not going to be till late April, because her birthday's late April, so yeah. But I don't want to show it now and then get a whole bunch of questions of, well, where's the party prep? Because I am planning on doing a party prep and hopefully vlogging her party, so yeah. And not all of this stuff is for her party. A lot of it is, but some of it's presents, and then some of it's decor for around the house, and then there's some stuff I bought for like shoot, I can't think, my brain is not computing yet, like serving trays and stuff just for parties when we have them here, and for her party and everything else, so yeah. Okay, so I got my pillow switched out, and I did not think about how fluffy those were and how big they were going to be, but you know what, I don't really care. I'd rather have a big fluffy pillow than the ones I've been sleeping on, because they're just not comfortable anymore, and I am all about comfort. I don't know, I don't sleep well anyway because of my chronic illness stuff, so hopefully new pillows will help that. And the used one and the older ones I just put underneath the new ones, because I need two pillows. I can sleep with one, but I like two. Yeah, I'm just one of those people. And I broke my nail when I was working in the closet, so of course, after I cooked them yesterday. But it does not look like it's actually going to snow, which is really irking me, because it was supposed to start snowing at 6 o'clock this morning. We were supposed to have 3 to 5 inches by like 1 o'clock, and shoot, yeah, it's 1:45, and there's a little bit out there, but it's not snowing currently, and I don't see it snowing. So yeah, and I ended up rescheduling the appointment I had scheduled for today because I thought we were going to have this massive snowstorm, and I didn't want to go out in the snow. And I knew my mom wouldn't go out in the snow either. So, yeah. I rescheduled an appointment for March. When I rescheduled it, it changed the doctor because I was a new patient at the office, and I just, like, if I wasn't dreading it before, I really am now. Because everybody had talked so highly of the doctor I had scheduled with, and everybody loves her, she's so great. And now I'm rescheduled, and I have a completely different doctor, and it's a guy. And so, yeah, didn't want that. But I didn't have much of a choice if I had rescheduled. I just wish I would have kept the appointment but if I would have kept the appointment, it would have been 5 inches of snow, and I would have to go out in it, and it would still be snowing. But then there's also a point of I'm kind of hoping that having to wait another 6 weeks, maybe I lose a little bit of the weight I gain, and I can figure out some of my other issues that I've been having with my POTS and everything. I guess it's related to my POTS. I don't know. All I know is I've been having GI issues for the last 3 weeks, and I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can get that figured out before I go to the GYN, because I do go to the gastroenterologist in 3 weeks. And it's just kind of like dealing with one problem at a time. Deal with one thing at a time. One appointment at a time. We'll just see. And I know I can always reschedule again, but it took me 5 months to get in originally, and I'm honestly surprised I was able to get in 6 weeks with a rescheduled appointment. So, yeah. At this point, that's what we're doing. I'm going to that appointment in March. I've got my GI in 3 weeks. I'm hoping to get some of my GI issues solved before I even go to the GI appointment. And I don't know. And honestly, I keep thinking, we all know it's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up having all these issues all the way through. And then in April, when I go see my primary, he's going to tell me, okay, so we need to do this, and this, because this is what's wrong with you. Which it seems like that's just kind of how it works for me. But I don't know. I'm trying to work on everything at home, because I was going to get in with my primary, and he does not have an appointment until March. And at that point, there's like no point in it. I'll just keep the April appointment, and I'll do it. Even though, like, that's one thing with the conflict. Even though I have all these doctors and all these specialists, I never get used to doctors. I never get used to specialists, and half the time, the doctors don't help. Primary care does for some reason. I don't know why, but he can't help. And then there's just standard health stuff that you just don't want to deal with anyway. And I'm trying to find one of my friends who has at least seen this guy the new GYN I'm seeing doesn't tell me that, yeah, he's not completely horrible. Because I read reviews, and some of them are, I don't like him, he's loud, he's disruptive, he likes to talk over you, he likes to act like you're stupid, and I'm thinking, oh, great, wonderful. Because I don't take well to being treated like I'm stupid, because I'm a woman, and because I didn't go to medical school. Because I'm telling you this one right now. I know what's going on with me more than you do. I'm hoping those reviews were wrong. Because he had some great ones too, but at the same time it's just like that. And then I was trying to find another hospital, but I can't go to another hospital without a referral from the hospital I'm with. So, what the heck? I don't get it anymore. I don't get how hospitals are working around here anymore. Because it's not the insurance, it's the hospital. And everybody's like, no, it's just the insurance. And I'm thinking, okay, then you try it. It's the freaking hospital. Because my friends have had the same problem. And it's like we're sitting here going, what the heck? And then we have friends who work for the hospital are saying the same thing. They're just changing too much. You can't go to a different hospital without a referral from this hospital. But if you want to go see a different doctor at a different hospital, then you have to have a referral from that same type of doctor at this hospital. But in order to get that referral, you have to go see that doctor. So what the heck? What are we doing? We're going around in circles. So it's just easier to stick with this hospital, find a doctor, and hope they don't suck, and hope they're not horrible. But I also know a lot of people who don't like my primary care because he's loud and he tells you like it is. And sometimes that's just what it is. They take it as bad bedside manner because they tell you this is what it is and this is how it's going to work. They're just blunt about it. I'm sorry, but I prefer that. But I don't like being called stupid either. So, if it's true that the doctor calls you stupid, then I don't know. Honestly, it's one of those things that you ponder when you're sitting around and you're stuck in a house because it's cold and it was supposed to snow and you're really regretting the decision you made. Even though you know if you wouldn't have made that decision, it would have snowed 5 inches and it would still be snowing. But, yeah, I've got some other stuff to work on today. Mainly, I was just trying to figure out the odds and ends of everything. And I got stuff for Super Bowl. I got stuff for Valentine's Day. I got my pillows, which I've been wanting to get. And I got some kind of, it was just more like, and I got my budget done for today, so I got my admin stuff done for this month as well, and that's always nice. But yeah, I've got a video to work on, and I guess I'll talk to you later. I'm hoping you can see this, because it finally started snowing about 1:30. Finally started coming down. You can't really tell if it's sticking because we still have snow on the deck except on the rails, so yeah, it don't really look like it's sticking that much, but hey, it is snowing. But I'm getting ready to do a workout because I don't know, I'm trying my best to keep moving my body and to actually somewhat function, even though I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I feel like curling up in bed and going to sleep. Not good. So I'm thinking, okay, if I do a workout, then I should feel a little bit better, hopefully. Because usually it works. So this happened while I was doing my workout. Like, full blown, easy an inch on the ground in like an hour and a half. Because when it first started, it wasn't sticking, and then it started coming down like this. So, yeah, I'm glad I canceled my appointment. And I don't feel stupid for canceling it now either. But I finished my workout. It kicked my butt. I didn't film any of it, and I didn't show which one I did. I should have, but I didn't. So, whoops. But I did get a workout in. And before I did that, I scheduled a video visit with my primary care just to kind of talk about what's going on, because now that I'm going to throw up every 5 minutes feeling is kicking in, and I know what happens when that starts. It doesn't go away, it just gets worse. I end up usually in a cyclic vomiting flare. So by having an appointment scheduled, I'm getting ahead of it. That way he can send in orders if he needs to for me to go and get fluids, because that's usually how that works. And but he'll have to see me before he does that, even if it's a video visit. He's done it through a video visit before, so yeah. Just one of the many perks of having a chronic illness. You just never know. Okay, so I got my order from Shein. All of this is for my mom's birthday. I got like a gold fringe door hanger thing. Some different colored green balloons. 2 green 5s. 2 5 candles. This one is messed up. Like, you can see where the green came off of it. So I don't know what to do about this. And this is a happy birthday cake topper, and you get 8 of them. But it was actually cheaper to buy the 8 of them than it was to buy one single one. So yeah, now I'll have 7 after her birthday. But it's got the sticks too, so that's always nice. Okay, so we are currently at 4 inches of snow. I guess you can't really tell, but you can kind of tell how it piled up on the rail versus how it was just a dusting on the rail when I started filming the snow. But we are at 4 inches of snow, and it is still snowing. It's not coming down like it was, but it is still snowing. So we might actually end up with 3 to 5 inches, like they said. It just didn't start as early as they said. They said it was going to start at like 9 o'clock this morning, and it didn't. It didn't start till like 1:30. But when it started coming down, I'm actually glad I canceled my appointment or rescheduled my appointment. So my body is full blown, like, not shutting down, but what it feels like when it's trying to, and I can't figure out why. So I'm gonna sit in front of my space heater and see if warming up helps. Because once it gets cold outside and it starts snowing, it gets so much colder in this house. And I don't do well in the cold. And I'm gonna watch. So, yeah, and I don't know. I guess I might do something else tonight. We'll see. Okay, so it is after 9 o'clock. I just got out of the shower. And I am ready for bed. And I just realized I have to fill up my pill organizer. So I'm going to refill that. chill out, and I'm gonna go to bed. So I'm gonna call this video a video, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on Monday for my next video. Bye bye.